I should get discount at this job centre. Hello, everyone. Hello. How are we all doing? Yeah, for those that missed out yesterday, it was interesting. It's safe to say it definitely wasn't my best stint as a manager. That is sort of like semi an understatement. For those that don't know, obviously I was manager of Cagliari yesterday. Today I am not. Long and short of it essentially is, I'm just going to move this quickly. Long and story essentially of it is that I got battered. I tried to get players in that would help the team, tried to get it sorted, and it just all went to pot. I even tried putting 10 men behind the ball to defend against Juventus and ended up losing 6-0. Douglas Costa got 4 goals. 3 of them were absolute worldies. It was a complete nightmare from start to finish. So I decided that I'd had enough. I couldn't really cope with the team. I wasn't playing particularly well. And I was out of my depth. I didn't know what I was doing. My knowledge of Italian football obviously wasn't good enough. And so that has left me back at the job centre. And there are a lot of jobs going. And I've made it very clear that as much as I would like to take on a bigger job, etc., and kind of achieve lots, I think I need to get a team that hasn't got the most in the way of sort of expectations and build a team in my image. It is very much now a road to redemption. I've done 2 top flight jobs and I've failed miserably, so I don't really deserve another top flight job, which is why we are now looking specifically at the lower divisions. With that in mind, there's a few jobs that are already kind of taking my fancy. Annoyingly, most of them are in England. I would quite like to go abroad, but when I look at it here, some of these jobs here might be a way forward for me. Maybe I can move abroad later. The Oldham and Wigan jobs are the ones I'm particularly looking at. Wigan in general might be quite interesting, but again, would be very hard considering the financial situation that they find themselves in and everything that kind of comes with that. I think that could be a very difficult job. Oldham, on the other hand, I think is a job that I could potentially do quite well at. There's some decent-ish players there that I think we could do okay with. I don't really know too much about Oldham, but Brian Cox is from Oldham, so I automatically feel like I have a bit of a tie to them. They've got some decent players. They got Mark Pugh here. They got Jade Noman. They got this guy up here, Dylan Bahambula, who looks like he could be potentially quite good. So I think maybe that's a job I might take. I'm looking potentially at that one, but I'm not really 100% sure. I'm going to apply for the Oldham job and see what happens, but it's not the dream job, put it that way. But I don't think I can afford to be picky right now with what jobs I want to take. Has anyone got any ideas, really? What kind of like level, what kind of division I should be looking at? A lot of it depends on obviously what jobs become available. I'm not going to retire and then just pick another team because that kind of defeats the whole point of it. Ipswich is now available, and so is Peterborough. Ipswich is a one that I've kept my eye on for a while now because I've got a bit of a soft spot for Ipswich, and I think that they could be a team I could do really well with. So I'm going to apply for the Ipswich job, and I'm also going to apply, I think, for that Peterborough job because the Posh are quite good as well. So I think I'll definitely apply for them. They're 2 teams that usually are up the other end, like trying to get into the championship. So it's a bit surprising that they're struggling and their manager's been sacked. Hello to everyone on the stream, by the way. Hello to Jamie. Hello, James. Hello, Ronan, aka Boompool. Hello, Kieran Cool. Hello, Yestin. And hello, Double A. Sorry, I forgot to say all that at the start. I hope that you're all very well. How are things? How is your day going? Thank you very much for the likes that are coming in. Much appreciated. Jamie is saying around championship level would be good. I think championship level at a push would be solid. I'd like to start maybe in a division lower and then take myself a bit further up and then earn our way to the championship would be quite good. I'd quite like the look of that. Thank you for all the likes are pouring in. Thank you very much for up to 9 likes already. If I can get a 10th, like early doors, that'd be amazing. Hello, Shaquille. Welcome to the stream, mate. How are you, bud? Go to Walsall. Walsall's not a bad shout, mate. If they're available, then maybe. What are your feelings about Cooey Hill's situation at Tranmere? I don't care about the Tranmere job at the moment. I've got other big fish to fry. Double A is already in with the quote. A wizard is never late, Frodo Baggins, nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to. What a man he is. I do like Walsall. It's the whole Birmingham region, isn't it? It's not about me and Birmingham clubs. I quite like Birmingham clubs, apart from Birmingham, but that's because it's the Villa inside me. What? I don't know if I should really be doing that, to be fair. Upset some Brummies. It's not good. Well, you shouldn't. I'd take it as a compliment. The Millwall job. The Forest Green is the one that if I was going to go really low, Like, that's one I would take. But that's because I lived around the Forest Green area, so I know the club really, really well. And I know quite a lot. I've actually met a few of like the players and stuff, and shaken hands and stuff. So it's quite cool. I'm playing Volta on FIFA. Beckham on Volta is class. I haven't tried him on foot. I don't think he's gonna be very good at foot, mate, because he's not very quick. And you know what FIFA's like. If you're not quick, you're not very good. Basically, is the way that it sounds. Or it's just usually the way that foot plays, isn't it, to be fair? But I could be wrong. Maybe they've changed it. I'm just waiting. We just got... Ooh, there's a Fleetwood job. You can go your own way. Fleetwood Mac. I mean, the amount of Fleetwood Mac jokes I can make might be worth it alone. Although they got Chet Evans. Not sure how I feel about that. You can... Obviously, I imagine you all know why I'm not a massive fan of Chet Evans. Although I suppose it's... Well, he was proven guilty, wasn't he, I think? I'm looking for a new challenge. This is for the Oldham job, by the way. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk in the chat. I'm not going to do what I did last. I think one of the things I definitely struggled at Cagliari is that I made the mistake of I'd like a parent club. A parent club's not required at this time. Okay, apparently fine. I don't need pace in the way I really only plan. I need one wing and have the striker. Fair enough, mate. What is talking again? It's that thing I do way too much of, mate. But yeah, I think there's just that. Oh, I can't remember what I was bloody saying now. I got too wrapped up. Ooh, Cologne. Oh no, they're in the Bundesliga. It's 2 top division. Cagliari was a weird job to pick. I think I literally got stuck in the whole kind of I need to pick a job, so I just had one. What the thing is, it was like for the sake of the sake, it was like we can't just have me sat here being unemployed the whole time. We need to get a job and do something a bit different, which I think is why we picked Cagliari. But in hindsight, it was a terrible mistake. It was like David Moyes going to Spain. Do you know what I mean? Or like Steve McLaren going to Holland. Sexy Steve. It was just a mistake. Do you know what I mean? And I couldn't get my head around it. I'm good where I'm good, if that makes any sense. I can deal with like a top team away. I think I could deal with, but not a mid-table team. I'm not particularly that good at it. It's either low or high. I don't do well starting off with mid-table teams. At least that's what I think I've began to realise, is that I maybe I'm not quite as... Oh my god, hello. There's loads of jobs going. Now we're in business. I'm definitely going to apply for the Forest Green job because I like Forest Green. They have a small place in my heart. So Forest Green, Brescia would be fun. I know we talk that. Don't go to Italian football. He did actually do okay, but let's face it. I mean, like it was probably Twente's mistake to actually hire Steve McLaren because Steve McLaren is Steve McLaren. Oh, hello. Can you comment on rumours that you've applied for the Forest Green job? Yes, I can. It'd be a great opportunity. There you go. It's very quiet today. You guys are usually very, very chatty, but it's very quiet. I mean, there's Stoke, Hull, Cardiff, Swansea. There's actually a lot of jobs going, actually, that I didn't really realise. And Salford's there. Burton Albion. It's a bit of a weird one. I would like to go to the Championship, but at the same time, I'm not really 100% sold on it. Speaking of Moyes, it'll be the David Moyes derby in Europa League. Sociedad versus Man United. Yeah, true words. Okay, they're making... Alright, okay. What do I do? So I need to say... Select a staff members you would like to bring with you to Oldham. None, really. What if I tick all these off? If I just get rid of all of them... I was going to say get rid of all of them. I'll build it again from scratch. Sebi saying Hull would be good. Relegation's no candidate at Hull. Well, that's not good, is it? They're bottom as well. I mean, that is... I mean, that'd be a hard job, man. That's a really hard job. That's a difficult job to take, Hull. Do I back myself, really, to take Hull? Truthfully, I don't know. Truthfully, I don't know. Stoke, Swansea would be interesting as well, wouldn't it? It means I could do lots of Welsh impressions. Just go. No, I can't do that. It's like I said, it's not. That's just literally like I used to work with a Welshman, and literally when he spoke, that's all I could hear, and I didn't understand a word he was saying. What up, Seabird? How are you, mate? You're right. You're right. Oh God, Seabird, mate. We're in a bit of a pickle here, mate. We're looking at jobs to get Michu, mate. Michu was a god back in the day. That one season he was phenomenal, Michu. We're only one like away from the 10th as well. I'm excited. I always get excited when we reach the 10 nice and early. Oldham approach Munch. Oldham approach me. Oldham. Oh my God. Look at that. I mean, I've never seen that one. I've never seen this. For a vision. Repair the club's financial damage. Oh my God. Yeah, Michu was incredible that one season. Fight bravely against relegation, so they don't actually expect me to stay up. They don't actually expect me to stay up. So if I could stay up, that would be impressive. They got David Wheater. I mean, what a lad. David Wheater. League 2 would be easier to stay in as well, because it's literally only 2 positions. How far are they off? They're 4 points off. Ooh. What do we think of Oldham? I mean, it's a chance to rebuild everything, but I don't know. I really don't know. That's a tough one. Part of me wants to take it because I like a challenge, but repair financial damage. Yeah, no, I'm not going to be signing Chris. No. James is saying go for it. The only I'm going to delay it because the only thing I want to know, I just want to see if I get a job offer from Ipswich or Peterborough, because I'd like to have a go at Ipswich or Peterborough if I was going, ideally. Going for Oldham, mate. Oldham have offered me a job, double A. And, in all fairness, the other one I'm holding out for is if I am going to go to League 2, I'd like to go to Forest Green because I know the club and I've got a bit of an affiliation with them, so it's automatically going to make me want to stay there a bit more. Hello, Kieran Cool. How are you, sir? Thank you very much for joining the stream. It's tense now. I hate it when they offer me a job and I'm not 100% sold on it. It's always really difficult when you get that moment, because then you're a bit like, I want to kind of get back into the job and start it, but at the same time, I also don't. Do you know what I mean? That I also don't want to go back into it just for the sake of it. Yeah, Forest Green's the 100% vegan club. Actually, their food there was really damn good, because I remember tasting it all. It was really, really nice, surprisingly, and I'm literally like the last person to say that. I'm going to delay it one more week. Delay Oldham one more week. You are not mistaken, Seabird. Thank you very much for the 10th like, whoever just left it. Thank you. Much, much appreciated. Oh, God. Come on. I want Swansea off a job interview. I didn't think Swansea would be getting involved. I've not been... I'll quickly whiz through this. Thank you very much, Reese. Much appreciated, mate. I'm just going to make those promises. I've had a good relationship with the supporters. I've got the ability and experience to make a difference, even though I decided I didn't have a lot of experience. I need to make some small modifications. I'm happy with the proposals. We can finish in the top half of the league. The proposed budget is fine. I mean, that you can't say to them that you need a bigger budget. You can't say that to them. They'll never do that. Oh my God, there's so many likes committed. Thank you very much. I mean, it's the 12th like, so thank you very much. I would go vegan, but it'd be so damn expensive. I just don't know if I could survive without meat, mate. I really don't know if I could. Do you know what I mean? I just don't know if I could hack it. I really don't know if I could hack it. It doesn't really matter who's the 10th like, to be fair. Just thank you very much whoever's left a like in general. Ooh! Hello, Brescia. That would be nice. Hello, S7 Music. Hello! How are we doing? I'm amazing at languages, apparently. I'm really considering my options. I mean, I might as well just continue to doing this. I've got a small budget. I need to make some changes. Yeah. God, they give you 12 million and you're in the 2nd division. That'd be amazing. God, you get 12.5 million at Brescia already. That's ridiculous. Oh, yeah, no, sorry, Stuart. I always forget that. I'm terribly sorry. James saying don't go back to Italy. I'll go vegan, vegetarian for life. Yeah, I don't think anyone's feeding the Italian league again because we all know what happened to me there. I sucked at it. It's the Italian 2nd league. So is that the same? Yeah, probably. Yes, and saying don't go to Swansea or Cardiff if you're going to Wales. Why? They're the 2 biggest teams in there. Don't go back to Leverkusen. I'll never make that mistake again, mate. We've been there. Yes! This is the one I wanted. Yes! I won't make any change. This is the one I wanted. Forest Green. This is the one that I've wanted. Definitely, this is the one that I wanted. Come on. I can definitely look after that. I'll make some small changes, but nothing big. Do we hit? Oh, it looks like we. Okay. Why is everyone always so against the whole parent club thing? Everyone's always so against it. It's my birthday, and I want it. It's not his birthday. I think he's just saying that. Do you have any regrets regarding your time at Cagliari? Yeah, I'm sorry I went there. Swansea have offered me the job. Swansea have offered me a job. Nah. Mike, apply for Wickham to say your favourite player. You've told us that. I've never said Akinfenwa is my favourite player because he definitely isn't. I'm not going to Swansea. And I can't. I've turned down the bloody. I've turned down the Oldham job. I don't want to go to Cardiff. I don't want to go to Cardiff. It's also not there. Cardiff's not there, so that's why I can't apply for the job because it's not there. Forest Green backroom changes. Okay. I'll get rid of everyone. Oh, not David Flitcroft. I remember David Flitcroft, and I won't get rid of Hannah Dingley. Yeah, you can stay. You can stay. I'll keep the physios. I'll get rid of the scouts and coaches are my bag. That's all I care about. Scouts and coaches are what I care about. Okay, they want me to keep. Okay, so basically I can't get rid of anyone. Apparently, I have to keep everyone. That's what they're telling me. In a sort of long and short of it, which is a bit now. Cardiff, they're the bastards. I will if they're available, but they're not available, mate. Trust me, I've been keeping out for the ones that people have said so, but they're not available. Forest Green, I'm taking it. It's the one I wanted. I'm taking it. It's my birthday.
And I want it. Give it here, Diego, my love.
Right, good. Excellent. Media prediction 7th. Oh, David Flitcroft, legend. I know the team relatively well, at least I did from a couple of years ago anyway. And they're a club on the up, so this is going to be exciting. I'm excited about this now. This is actually something I've been wanting for a little while. I've never done a save with Forest Green, but I did like a personal save with them like 3 years ago, and I did quite well. So this is going to be very, very interesting. I rejected Swansea to come here, so sorry, Ronan, that made me laugh. Can't wait for Arteta to take the Forest job when you leave. He has. He's followed me absolutely everywhere. Here we go. So we've got some very decent players here. So I've got... How can he be listed as a backup? What the hell? Right, okay. I'm going to fix this. I'm going to fix this team. Tea is drank. I'm ready to go. Thank you very much for whoever left the 14th like as well. Much appreciated. Okay, reach playoffs as a minimum. We're 9th at the moment. I can cope with this. And we're gonna... I've been resisting doing it because I've wanted to try out different formations, etc. Not anymore. We're going my normal get attacking, get stuck in. We're going to hurt people kind of attack because that's the way that I usually like to play. So we're going to go for it a little bit more now. Can't press counter. Yeah. Distribute it quickly. Give it to the fullbacks. Take short kicks. Yes. The high defensive line. Use the offside trap. And I won't say get stuck in, but I'll do that. Right. Okay. So what have I got to work with? That is the question. What have we got here? A very good team by all accounts. I mean, they've already got some midfields where it sucks, clearly. Midfield's not particularly good. But everywhere else, we look pretty decent, in all fairness. It's just in the midfield. So, what else have I got here? I can get another coach in. What's the finances like, first of all? Okay, we're 108 grand in the... We're 108k in the red. Okay. I got a wage budget of minus 332 quid. That's never good. Who's up for... Is anyone up for loan? No one's going to know that yet because I haven't got any of my staff in yet. Forget transfer listed. Who's up for loan? Is there anyone I can bring in? Especially midfield-wise. That's going to make a bit of a difference. It's a bit early, isn't it? I might as well just play some games and see how we get on, actually, before I start doing this. Should we just go off and play some games and see how we get on before I start signing people? I might be able to fix it anyway. Maybe the teams are saying they just needed a little bit of... Just a little bit of love. Do you know what I mean? Kieran Evans is unhappy. Why are you unhappy, Kieran Evans? You look like you could be a good player, Kieran. What's up? You're not surplus to requirements. You're going to become a squad player. There you go. Are you happy now, Kieran? Good. He's happy with his playing time now. Right, okay. I'm really suffering in terms of leadership then. Jordan Moore, Taylor, and Adam Smith. I'll settle with what they're telling me for the time being. I could, yeah. I could use a proper solid midfielder at the moment. I mean, they've been very hit and miss, to be fair. We got Wimbledon first, then Harrogate, then Cambridge, Oldham, Scunthorpe, Plymouth. Okay, well, the first few fixtures aren't too bad, I don't think, going by league position. Well, Wimbledon's bad. But after that, it's not too bad for a few games. I need to come up with another tactic. We need to come up with an away tactic, because the away form is what's cost me in pretty much everything. That's what's absolutely killed me. It's been my away form in every single game, in every single save so far. It's been my away form that's killed me. So I'm just going to do a classic Route 1 and not try and change it too much. Why would I want to talk about Eusebio at Malaga now? I'm a little bit confused there, Yeston, by what you're saying, mate. It doesn't make too much sense, because you can play loads of different game modes in FIFA, can't you? Seabird wants to do a Forest Green save. Rightly so, mate. Why not? Go for it. Okay, Nicky Cadden needs a rest. I mean, that's not ideal because he's meant to be my best player. Code comes up mistraining. Okay. Oops, sorry. I wonder, do I have a better defensive midfielder? So I'm looking at it here. My fullbacks aren't brilliant. Well, my left back isn't great. Fullback isn't great. Well, the Kitchen can play that, but he can play everywhere apparently. Okay. So I got a little bit of work to do. Let's be honest here. There's a bit of work to do, but. Good, they're happy that I'm going to make youth the right one. That's enough promises. I think we can make the playoffs. They're happy with that. Come on then. Code of conduct, pump fist, great response. There you go. Always pump your fists at them. They love that. So Forest Green it is. Forest Green it is. I'm excited. I'm feeling good. I feel like this could go quite well. Maybe. Oh, right. That's probably less to do with that, mate. It's probably just more to do with EA than it is anything else. Right, let me get this press conference then. There you go. I'll just tell them I'm happy to be here. And that's all they need to hear. That's all everyone needs to hear, is that they're just happy that I'm here. Right, okay. So we've got Wimbledon, Harrogate. Harrogate's a team we should probably be looking to beat, to be honest. But let's try and get this team together. And so apparently Adam Smith is my best goalkeeper. So if I put... I'm going to try and go attacking, actually, there. I want to see, because sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. So let's see how we get on. Tyrone Williams, how good are you? You're okay, but not brilliant, I think it's safe to say. Kane Wilson, yeah, he's the man. So Kane Wilson, I mean, he's very good for his level. Very good. So you can go there. How good are you, Kipras? He's got, oh my god, there's some good stats and there's some absolute tripe in there as well. Absolute tripe. Alex Lacey. Dan Sweeney looks to be like arguably my best player. I don't really want to waste him at centre back. That's the problem. We have got maybe a little bit more issues than I thought. Yeah, I think defensively we're not very good. Which means that there's no point in trying to defend. Oh, okay, it's because Jacob Moore-Taylor's injured for another 3 to 6 days. So normally he would play there. How good is Ash Kigbu? Yeah, you're okay. You can play there, I think. You'd make a decent centre-back. Nicky Cadden can play. So I need him at left wing. So Jack Evans, how good are you? Not very good at all. Okay, I've got some genuinely awful defenders then. That's what I'm hearing here. I've got some really bad defenders, so I might have to move Kigbu out here. Is there anyone I can pick up that's a left back? Oh, I can pick up that's a left back really cheap. Because that's ideally what I need, is I need a left back. Because I'm struggling here already. Mike, have you had a good day? Been busy? Yeah, I've had a good day, thank you, mate. It has been a bit of a busy one today, but that's always a good thing, in all fairness. That's never a bad thing. It's always good to be busy. Just been working on series, etc., so nothing too bad. I mean, he looks like he could be okay, but he won't arrive for ages. Is there even actually a window open at the moment for me to be able to get someone? I don't think there is. I just need someone that can actually play in that position and actually not be terrible. He could work, but he's not the best in the world. Guess who's going into tier 3 tomorrow? You're joking. Oh, yeah, no, because London's down on tier 3 now, isn't it? It's been up to tier 3. Hey, Bonson's fine, mate. He's doing the business at the back. He's just bumbling. Rubbish. It's just so funny. Nah, Bonson's all over it, mate. He's having a cracking season. Right, okay, that'll do for the time being. There's not a lot I can really do. There's not a lot I can do until it's all... I mean, my staffing here is terrible. I don't have any scouts. What's this about? How can you not have scouts? How can anyone not have scouts? What is that about? Okay. You can join the club. Cyril Chevrolet, whatever your name is. Boom. And Mel Johnson. I mean, that's a great name. In you come, Mel. Love it. Yeah, well, hopefully you won't be working too much over Christmas, mate. It'll make life a little bit easier. At least that's the plan, anyway. And Nicky Can's in need of a rest. Well, hopefully he doesn't need too big of a rest, because I don't... Well, I'm happy I got a job. The aim of today's stream was to end with a job, and I have that. That's something. Whether it's the right job or not, whether it's a good job or not, is another matter entirely. God, Wimbledon are first as well. It's just getting harder. Rudoni steals the show. Let him. We don't have enough coaches at Forest Group. Well, where are we lacking? Everywhere. Okay, let me get another coach in then. See if I can get another decent coach. Forget that. Let's go fitness, because I suck at fitness. Okay, David Oldfield. I mean, you're actually pretty good, David Oldfield, to be fair. And let's just give that the FA Cup 4th round. Whip that up. Sky Bet League 2 reaching the playoffs. How about that? 900. Come on, I can talk you round this, David. We can talk, me and you. 850. 775. Butte! There you go. David Oldfield is in the van. Okay, good. Right, that's staff sorted. Thank God for that. Oh, for God's sake. My blooming, Thanks, Shaquille. I hope so, mate. I love that. As long as it's not European football, you'll be fine. Right, okay. I actually have no idea if this guy's any good. I just need to get him in. Although I might delay it, because I don't want to get someone just because. I need to actually get someone that's quite good. Okay, well, Mel Johnson's in. So I've got scouts now. I have a scout, which is exciting. That's something. Which just demands more from early. Oh, leave him alone. Okay. Put that there for the minute. I'll sort that out myself. I don't need these recruitment meetings. I was talking with a fellow creator the other day about like recruitment meetings. I was saying it just feels a bit like they just kind of glossed up a way for you to sort of just set your own assignments for scouts, which I understand, but I'm also a bit like, I know all this. Do you know what I mean? I know all that, so you don't need to bother telling me what we need to look for. I know. US Orleans. I could get this guy for 5k. He does actually look quite good. Alright, see if I can 5k. To see if I can get in a decent player. I don't need a winger. Don't need that. Luke Robinson at Wigan. Apparently could be quite good, apparently. Scout him then, see if we can get that sorted. He's very good. Acknowledge that. Lawrence White could be a good Sky Bet League 2 player. Atalanta. Or Atlanta, sorry. Compensation 0. Can I sign him on a free then, can I? What if I did it earlier, so I just went 0? No, they want 22k. I've got enough of a budget to do it. Yeah, the recruitment meetings annoy me too, Ronan. I like the idea of this guy. He looks like he could be quite good. His attributes are nice as well. No need to scout him further then. I don't want to cost us any more money. Joe Maguire, left back. Can I get him in on a free? I could get him in on a free, actually. I just want to get some more players, because at the moment I don't really have enough players like that actually play left back. That's half the problem. So if I can negotiate a really small contract for him, I'll take it. Even if he's not that good. It's just more a case of I just need to get some players in that can actually play in that position. Or why would I want to get a leading Vanarama National player? I'm not in the Vanarama National, am I? No. So I'm literally quickly whizzing through this as best I can. I don't want to waste. I'm already like trying to be careful with the money. I need to sort the money issues out. I'll be very interested in joining the club in general, but I feel the club lacks the financial muscle to even get close to my demands. Well, you're a prick. And as are you, Wyke. So thanks. Thanks, guys. Good. So I basically don't have enough money is what they're saying. I need to have a good run of some variety. I'm guessing we're out of the FA Cup already, which is annoying. We're in December, for the record, as well, because I know, obviously, that we can occasionally lose what's going on. So we lost to Bromley in the FA Cup first round. Bloody hell, that's bad. Right, okay, first game, then, against AFC Wimbledon. I mean, Moore Taylor's a little bit tired, but he should be okay. I say he should be okay. He's probably not going to be okay, is he? So what do I do? Am I going to set them up? I'm glad you asked. I have no idea. We've got a huge squad. Like, the squad is massive. It's way too big. Alright, I'm tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a defensive midfielder, because I feel that's something I don't do enough. So, Saxon Early is going to sit there and play as that. And I'm going to turn this guy into an advanced playmaker. Get him moving a bit forward, whoever's going to sit there. See, Lacey's decent. It's just the lack of a left back. That's the problem. I mean, Kigboo could play there. Can Kigboo play there? Not as a wing back. How about a no-nonsense full-back? That'll do. So I've got one guy that kind of stays back and doesn't bother too much moving forward. If I get Sweeney, he can be our box-to-box. Okay, he doesn't like that. Where do you play, Dan? Ball-winning midfielder or a box-to-box. But apparently he's better as a no-nonsense centre-back. So maybe if I put Dan at the back, then I'll just make a no-nonsense left-hand side. So... Oh no, okay, you can play as a ball-playing defender, so swap him and Moore Taylor. There you go. That can work. And then we'll have Cadden's got to play up here. Not as an inside forward, get him playing as a winger. I'll let him be a little bit more offensive. No, get him on support then. So we're not going to do a lot of attacking down the left-hand side. A lot of it's going to go down the right. Josh Lundstrom can play as a central midfielder. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Ilham Dye looks good. He's got decent flair and off the ball. He's really then who I want to be playing in that position, isn't he? Vaughan Coville looks very good. Well, he's definitely my right winger. Vaughan Coville, you're definitely my right winger, mate. And you get you on winger attack. I'll let you go there. So we're going to do a lot of attacking down the right-hand side. Oh, God, I say that. We're actually quite stacked. We've actually got quite a lot of good players here. Kieran Evans was the other one, wasn't he? He can play out on the right-hand side. He's quite good. And Aaron Collins, I've heard, is the man. Yeah, Aaron Collins is definitely going up front. Aaron Collins is definitely the man going up front. I just need to figure out who's going to play in my midfield then. We've got so many players. Like, this is a ridiculously big squad for what I was expecting. So I'm going to get Ndai. He's going to play in that advanced playmaker role, and I'm going to get Lundstrom as the box-to-box. So what's Williams like? Tyrone Williams. You can play, yeah, and then Luke McGee can be there. And then I'm going to get you, and oh no, Tyrone Williams isn't in the right position. Sorry, it's Aaron Collins. There you go. Got him the wrong way round. It's always a good start. You can go there. Liam Kitching's my best player, so he's usually going to be in my central defence, which is good. How long's he out for? He's suspended. Okay, he's only suspended for a game, so I can cope with that. Josh March is apparently listed. He's quite good though. Why would I want to get rid of him? Trammer and Accrington are after him. But he's quite good. Apparently he's a fringe player. I'll offer him out again then, because at least people are interested in him. See if I can get some money in for him, but I don't really want to. Right, okay. Have I got anyone that can play defensive centre? Yes, I have. I've got Williams. Right, okay. So, this Early and Lundstrom apparently don't get on particularly well. What are you like playing there? Not great. I don't know. Let's go with this. Let's just go with it. See how we get on. We're probably going to get battered, but I'm missing some of my best players. That's what I'm already going with. He can play as a false 9. I like that. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to release Cadden then, so Collins can drop into that false 9 role. That might work quite nicely. We're gonna do okay here. Apparently, I'm meant to play attacking, entertaining football as well and sign young players. So all these things suit me down to the ground. So we're huge underdogs. So there's no panic. That's the best thing, is that we're underdogs. So it's not going to be the worst thing in the world. Yeah, this is going to be painful, Seabird, I think. But while they're playing their usual sort of everyone sit at the back defence. But hang on a minute, before anything, because I whizzed them all forward, didn't I, when we were playing against Juve? So let's drop that down, because this is actually a game I might be competitive in. Unleash the vegans. I know. We're in trouble if someone throws some meat at us, then we're in trouble. That's not me making light of it, by the way, for anyone that is vegan. Everyone's entitled to their lifestyle. We're playing alright, in all fairness. It's only been 20 minutes, but we've had more shots than they have. Got a higher XG. Not that that means anything, as I found out in the last episode. But so far, I'd almost say, so far so good. Almost. Oh, hello. I like our kit. Go on and die. Do something magic. That'll work. Kigboo to Lundstrom. Collins! Oh, mate. Come on. Move your legs. That's what you do as a footballer. Move your legs. Good header. Go on early. Back to Sweeney. Nice. We're playing some good stuff here. Cadden. Beautiful. Collins. That's literally like a pass. Bellerin's vegan. Well, let's hope they all don't play like Hector Bellerin, because he's completely useless. Well, we're definitely doing better than they are here, but that doesn't mean anything if I don't get a goal. I need to score. That's the most important thing. If we don't do that, all of this means nothing. It means nothing. Been the better team here. I'm enjoying it. We've had the one highlight of the game. Yeah, go on then. Someone mark him up. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Should I be happy? I think I probably should. We've looked solid. We've not really... We didn't concede a highlight, and they're meant to be top of the league. So I'm going to say I'm happy with the way things are going. This is not bad. He might be a bit... Bellerin, the man who said he would plant a tree for each game Arsenal win, and he's planted very little trees. Arsenal are in the mud. Bellerin might be actually responsible for some deforestation at this rate. He should apologise to the trees. He plays like a tree. I know that Arsenal fans don't like it, but as we all know, I'm not a big Hector Bellerin fan. I think he's incredibly overrated. He's quick, and that's literally about it. He seems like a really nice guy, but like as a footballer, very, very overrated. I think we're doing okay here, in all fairness. We've not given anything away. We played pretty nice. Cadden's had a bit of a quiet game. I was expecting more from him, but so far, we've not really... I mean, this is a bit dull, but I don't care. The more I watch Arsenal Fan TV, the more I am ashamed of being an Arsenal fan. I wouldn't take what they sort of do and say as gospel for all Arsenal fans, mate. Do you know what I mean? I think they're very exempt. I think there's a lot put on for show. Do you know what I mean? And unfortunately, it seems to sort of set a bit of a bad example for sort of like modern fans. And I don't mean that bad way. Everyone's entitled to voice their opinions and stuff, but whenever you see anything through the media, it's hard to sort of see it like in perspective, because obviously you have to get recognised to be in the media, so the only way you can do that is by making absolutely massively outlandish statements and stuff that's controversial, even if that's not genuinely what your opinion is. So I wouldn't take everything that they say to heart, and I don't think many people do. Do you know what I mean? I think if you've got a bit of sense, then I think most people think, you're not really making much sense. Do you know what I mean? So at least that's what I think. I could be wrong, and like I said, everyone's entitled to their opinion and stuff, but like I don't particularly take much notice of fan channels and stuff like that, as much as I can do it. Yeah, I'd go along with that as well, James. It's entertaining, especially if you're not an Arsenal fan. It's very entertaining, but it's also a little bit, how much validity you give to any of the arguments or any of the opinions on there is totally up to you. Although having said that, I say that there are genuinely some absolutely deluded football fans out there. Robbie's okay. I think Robbie seems to be relatively... I mean, I don't really watch it a lot, but from what I've seen, I've got a bit of respect for Robbie, considering that he seems to have like basically made the channel himself. And he always seems to be like the kind of mouthpiece for it, and the only guy that's kind of got broad enough shoulders to kind of like take the barrage that comes with it. Yeah, exactly. I think that's the dangerous thing, is that when you've got like a big kind of sort of ultra group that are starting to sort of affect everyone else, I think that's a bit dangerous. Personally, I think that's a little bit dangerous. But what can you do? People are entitled to their opinion. I just think that there's a whole sort of fan issue now. I was listening to something on Talk Sport the other day, and Talk Sport isn't exactly my favourite thing either, to be fair, because I feel like that's kind of like a big glossed up version of the same thing that's just a lot of opinions and not really a lot of fact behind any of it. But I was listening to him, and there was a United fan that came on, and he was just hammering, and it's because obviously TalkSport talk a lot about Harry Kane, because obviously he's playing really well at the moment. He's arguably been the best player of the league this year, and they were literally just going, and he was just coming up with this nonsense saying, yeah, well, what's he won? He hasn't won anything. What's he won? Blah, 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 and stuff. And you were sort of sat there going like, yeah, okay, fair enough, but it's not his fault that he plays for Spurs. Do you know what I mean? And then like he just started going off on one, but then he started talking about how there were those better than him. It's like Aguero's better than him, which in argument in history, yes, but at the moment, no. Lewandowski's better than him. Yeah, I probably agree with that. And then he was saying, but Cavani's better than him. I was just sat again like, nah, that's where you've just you've got a screw loose, mate. Do you know what I mean? And the funny thing was, the presenter of TalkSport then said to him, okay, let's talk about Bruno Fernandes. What's Bruno Fernandes won? And then it was literally, oh no, that's different, mate. That's different. It's like, why is it different? Do you see what I mean? It's just like, sometimes you just get people that shouldn't be able to voice their opinions because they're idiots. Do you know what I mean? But everyone's entitled to it. But I mean, like, sometimes I think people are just literally doing it for a wind up. But I was a bit like, I'm a Liverpool fan, but in no way would I say that Bobby Firmino is better than Harry Kane. And would I take Harry Kane over Bobby Firmino? Yes, of course I would, in a heartbeat. in an absolute heartbeat. Okay, right, so I think if I bring Kitching in, actually, if I put Smith, can Kitching play as a left back? No, he can't. So, to be fair as well, Kigbu did quite well in that position. So Kigbu can go back there. I'm going to get Dan Sweeney on the bench. You can go and sit there, mate. Prime Cavani, there might be a debate. Even at Prime Cavani, I don't think he's anywhere near Kane. Like, yeah, no, because I mean, Prime Cavani. I mean, when he was at Napoli, yeah, very, very good. But when he was at PSG, I mean, I'm not being funny, but like, when you're playing PSG, how good actually are you? I find it hard to believe about. I think he's a very good finisher, Cavani. I think he's a little bit underrated, but like, I wouldn't say even in his prime he was amazing, if that makes any sense. A bit like Higuain, do you know what I mean? Like, very, very decent finisher, but he was better than Higuain. He's better than Higuain, definitely. Yeah, no, but I think Kane's different mustard. Like, yeah. Harry Kane's different mustard, isn't he? And not just to anybody. I mean, I'll always say that the best, apart from Thierry Henry, who was the best forward I've ever seen in the Premier League, the only one that maybe comes near, I know Shearer was very good, but I didn't get to see him sort of in his pomp. But the only one that comes near to me, and my favourite player outside of anyone from Liverpool, is Aguero, because he's just awesome. Do you know what I mean? He's just the most relentlessly talented, incredibly ridiculous footballer, Aguero. If you want consistency, bloody hell. Do you know what I mean? Like, he was still getting, 15 goals a season. He probably only played 15 matches because of injuries. The guy was ridiculous. There we go. Come on, Cadden. Whip it in. We could do with. I really want to get my first win under the belt. Yeah, there you go. Aaron Collins has scored. Get in, lads. That's what I wanted to see. Good ball in. Well done. Cadden setting it up as we kind of expected. Kane is a world-class player, but he plays for Spurs. Well, maybe under Mourinho that will change. Do you know what I mean? But it's like I've been saying to loads of people, because my brother-in-law is a big Spurs fan. If something happened to Kane or Son, especially Kane, Tottenham would have nothing. Do you know what I mean? Like, they wouldn't even be like a kind of, I don't know, a top 4 team. Not even close. Do you know what I mean? If you take one of them, if either of them gets an injury, get in, lads. If either of them gets an injury over the next few months or so, Tottenham's season is essentially over. Like, that's just fact, really, isn't it? Let's be honest. Like, what is it? I think both of them are. I think they are responsible for about 60 to 75% of Tottenham's goals this season. Do you know what I mean? Just like, Mourinho's already got under my skin ahead of the game tomorrow with Liverpool. He's already got under my skin because he's already started chatting bollocks about how Liverpool don't have that many injuries. Everyone's got injuries. It's like Salah's not injured, Mane's not injured, and neither's Firmino, so they're not injured. Everyone's got injuries, apart from you. Do you know what I mean? Like, apart from Spurs, where no one's got any injuries. Yeah, I think eventually Kane will tire. He has to. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's literally carrying that team on his shoulders along with Son. So I'd be amazed if he lasted all season. I'd be absolutely amazed if he lasted all season. I doubt it personally. I don't think he can, because he is quite injury prone, or he's becoming quite injury prone, which isn't good for England. But at the same time, I don't think he's going to last all season. And that's why I'm not really that worried about Spurs. I think eventually they'll just drop off because something happened to Kane. And as soon as you take Kane out of Spurs, apart from maybe Son on the occasional counter-attack, you've not really got a lot there. Do you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't say that midfield of Højbjerg, Højbjerg, Sissoko, and then Ndombele. And Ndombele can be very good, but I wouldn't say that's going to get you a lot of goals. Lucas Moura can chip in with maybe 5 or 6, maybe, but I wouldn't put my house on it. Do you know what I mean? So it's just interesting. You know, they'll do their thing. They'll try and play for 1-0s here and there and just try and win it like that. And good luck to them. But I don't think I don't think they're really that much of a threat, to be honest. If Kane and Son stay fit, they'll win the league, I think. But I just have this feeling that they won't, personally. Yeah, Højbjerg's been really good this season. He was a really good player. I mean, in all fairness, you're not captain of the Bayern Munich under-21 team unless you're pretty good. Do you know what I mean? And he was. So you've got to be pretty good if you want to have that. He's been exceptional this season so far. Oh, bollocks. Connor Kirby scored. Kirby! I've got to go attacking again. Basically. I mean, that's what annoyed me about them at the weekend, actually. And it's just like, it's not me being like, because we all know that I'm not a big Spurs fan, and I don't think anyone could be a big Spurs fan with the way that they're playing. But literally against Palace, right, it's just like they just let them back into the game. Like, oh, for God's sake. It's another classic FM. Score 4 goals in 2 minutes. It's literally out of nothing. Just out of nothing. Literally out of nowhere. They've just scored 2 out of absolutely nowhere. Such a load of shit. Such a load of ball. I get so frustrated with this game sometimes. Like, literally. How's that happened? We were absolutely cruising. Like, literally cruising, and out of nowhere, oh, it's 2-2. Yeah, it's just, same old, same old. And is that because I went cautious by any chance? I actually tried to sit on the lead and tried to defend it. You silly boy, Mike. Silly boy. Why would I try and do that? Why would anyone try and defend a lead? What you got to do is you got to keep attacking, and then they'll still score 3 against you. I'm just waiting for it. I'm just waiting for it. Nonsense. Absolute nonsense. I'm fuming at this already. Good. Aaron Collins is injured as well. Hooray. 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 Good. That's good. That's great. Good. No, just remind me. Just remind me next time. Just say, don't think about tactics, Mike. Just literally just keep playing the game. Just keep doing what you were doing and you'll be fine. Just remind me to do that rather than trying to actually, manage a game of football. Just remind me that I should just keep whatever tactic I've got that's keep me 2 up. It's just ridiculous, man. Go on, Sweeney. Go on, Solomon. Go on, mate. Not like that. Not like that. Don't shoot like that, you silly boy. What are you doing? Well, I felt good at the start. We were kind of doing really well and cruising along. And now I'm a little bit irritated. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little bit frustrated. Being 2-0 up and then losing that has made me a bit sad. What? I didn't do anything. It's made me very sad, actually. That's a good ball. Cadden. Go on! Oh, I thought he was going to nut that. Yeah, I did too, but everyone's going to play up against Liverpool, aren't they, mate? With regards to Liverpool versus Fulham, that everyone's going to play up against Liverpool this week, and Liverpool just didn't get started. The important thing is that they didn't get started, but they still got a point out of it, and we've missed another one. Jonathan Simon, Mike, can you save, then quit, then continue from that save? What, as in this one? I mean, you could, but it's essentially, it's a little bit cheaty, isn't it? Because it's a bit like if you don't, or you talk about taking a different job. Yeah, Fulham were amazing against Liverpool, to be fair. They would have given anyone a game. Like, they literally would have given anyone a game. They were bang up for it that day. Which just, yeah, unfortunately, it's just one of those things. You know what I mean? That was literally Fulham's best performance of the season. And naturally, they saved it for us, which was great. I have to say I'm happy. I'm not. We threw away a 2-0 lead. I'm not happy, but do you take YouTube seriously? Yeah, kind of. Considering that it's sort of like part-time, like my job. Yeah, I do. I've got Cambridge and Oldham next. I mean, those are two games really that I need to be looking to win. I mean, part of me wants to sign this Joe Maguire lad just so I can actually scout him first. Actually, let's delay it and scout him because, to be fair, Igbu's doing a good job at the moment. So, yeah, no, I've taken YouTube seriously for like the last year or so. I think last year and a bit, year and a half. Yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean, Boompool. Try to loan somebody. I have, mate. Trust me, Jonathan. I've already tried, mate. There's no one that's interested in coming at the moment. I was gonna get someone in, but no one's interested in coming to the club at the moment, which is a bit annoying because I don't have enough money. Apparently, that's the problem. You know what I'm going to do, actually, is that I might... oh, hello. Player development. Okay, Wilson, yeah, okay. Well, at least we're getting a bit better. That's the most important thing. Literally all my strikers injured. You know, like when you feel like a game just hates you? That's how I feel at the moment. This game hates me. I lost my best striker for 6 weeks, and then my other 2 backup strikers get injured. It's never ending nonsense. A never ending story. Bollocks. Absolute bollocks is what that is. Right, okay. I'll play one more game, then we'll stop for the day. No Aaron Collins. So I'm relying on Adebayo Smith, who's injured naturally. Why wouldn't you be? I'll get Craig Tanner on the pitch as well. Don't be a false nine, though, mate. Be an advanced forward. I might just get him playing on a fullback. Forget no nonsense. I'll get him playing on a fullback role. That'll work. I mean, Ndai's not exactly filling me with confidence. So Sweeney's gonna have to go back in. I've been relatively pleased with what I've seen, but at the same time, like we're clearly lacking in quite a lot of areas. That much is for sure. Apparently, we lost to Cambridge last time out by the looks of things, so let's hope that doesn't happen again. Come on, boys, let's go get a win. Come on, first win as Forest Green manager would be amazing. Please, come on. I could really do with one here. I just need a win, just a win. Just one. Especially at home. Try and loan a young La Liga player. I'll have a look in January, but I have no money. So I've got a bit of an issue. Apparently 2 FPL triple captains, Sam Johnston, which is a mad choice and it fully backfired for them in 19 seconds. Yeah, I'm not surprised. What, this week? Are City playing at the moment? I've completely lost at the moment, so I don't know when they're playing. Go on, Cadden. Come on. Win it. It's not good. Go on, Cadden. Come on. Get in, Josh Lundstrom. Get in. Get in. Good stuff. Well done, lads. Get in. That's a good start. All right, okay. 1-0 up. Come on. We need to be at least 5 up. All right, okay, I'm with you. Yeah, no, it wasn't the bet. That wasn't a very smart move. Some people, though, literally do just play the game literally just for 1 week at a time because you get like a cash prize or something if you win the highest scoring team of the week. So loads of people just keep recreating like new teams and stuff. And then we'll obviously triple captain people that week they think are going to make loads of points that are differentials that no one else is going to make. So it's quite weird. Yeah, exactly. I mean, why in the world would you triple captain a goalie? Especially, like you said, West Brom one. Considering they've conceded more goals than anybody. It's ridiculous. I hope De Bruyne does something this week. I need him to. Oh, unlucky Colville. Come on, boys. I think we're doing all right. I think it's safe to say a 1-0 is okay, but I could do with another one. As long as we get a win today and start off the home. I've been to that stadium. I've been in that stand, I think. The end stand. Nicky Can's got to come off because he's absolutely shattered. So I'm going to bring on Craig Tanner. Kane Wilson's quite tired too, but let's not worry about that for the time being. I'm very happy with your performance so far. Come on, boys. Let's just go and get a second. Hopefully just kill the game off. That's the plan anyway. If I can kill this game off, get the second goal. They're playing at 8. Okay. I'm scared. I never like captaining. You can see. Can you see if a team is possession based on FM? You can in the scout reports, but they do like a pre-game scout report, so they'll tell you like what the kind of patterns and stuff that they do and everything before a game. So they do tell you occasionally. Yeah. At the moment, though, we're just gradually easing our way through this game. Colville's not playing well again, so I'm going to take him off. Take Colville off. Bring on Solomon Okafor. I'm going to take Adebayo Smith off as well. I'm going to put Ndiaye up front because I think he could be quite good. Chelsea are playing Wolves at 6. Come on, Wolves. Come on, Wolves. Please do us a favour. Connor Cody. Back post header. That's what we want. Oh, here we go. Speaking of back post headers. Oh, that's actually a good punch. Set us up on a counter. I can't remember the last time I was on a counter. No, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that, Jonathan. In this series, I've tried playing defensive and it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. So I'm not sure. Theoretically, yes, but I haven't figured out how you do it yet. This Solomon guy literally couldn't finish his dinner. It's terrible. Every time he has a chance, he just sort of like toe scuffs it right at the goalkeeper. Tit. Absolute tit. Don't give the ball away and give a stupid goal away, please. I'm just waiting. Oh, yes! Go on, Solomon. This time. Ndiaye! Yay! He scored! Iliman Ndiaye scores. He looks like he could be a really good footballer, this lad. So, I'm delighted with that. I mean, the standard of football here is sensational. Get in! I think, guys, we're going to win a game of football. I think we're actually going to win a game. It's for the first time for me in months that I'm going to win a game. Yes! How much is a player like Ollie Watkins or Callum Wilson on FM? Probably quite expensive, I'd imagine. Probably about 30 million, probably. 30 million pounds, maybe. Depends on how far you are into the save and who's asking. It's a lot more realistic than FIFA values, put it that way. No. Yeah, he's offside. Don't jinx it. Well, there you go. We're not going to win. We're not going to win. We're still going to throw this away. Is that better? Is that better, Seabird? He is miles off there, to be fair. Great call. Actually, tell you what. Can I just switch it to my Route 1 4-3-3? I can. If I just change it to my 4... Yeah, if I change it to my 4-3-3 one, is that a better way of doing it? Because then it changes everything. Well done, boys. That was good. Yeah, but FIFA values are nonsense. FIFA values have always been really poor. It's going all right, Double A. We're doing okay, mate. We've drawn 2 games and we've just won our first one, which is pretty good. And tomorrow we're going to kick off with a game against Oldham. So I'll check for you, Jonathan, but I'm pretty sure that the values in this are a lot more realistic because teams like actually need the players. Except I'm typing in your name. That's not going to help. So if I go, is it Callum? Like that, isn't it? Callum Wilson. So if you have a look at Callum Wilson here, yeah, look, he's valued at £29 million. Yeah, see, Haaland is 84 million. That's ridiculous. In this game, Haaland's worth around about £230 million, which I think is more realistic because that's probably how much he is actually worth. He's worth so much money. FIFA transfers are rubbish. Like, they're rubbish. They have no idea how to make it realistic. And they don't try to. Hello, Wayne. How are you getting on, mate? Thank you very much for tuning in. You've just caught the end of the stream, mate, I'm afraid. We're literally just about to finish. But we're at Forest Green now. We're at Forest Green, Wayne. So it's got to be worth a like, mate. I'm back in the job. Back in the big time. That's where it's at. Back in the big time. Definitely. do you want to find out? Should we have a look? I bet you Mbappe is probably worth 250, 300 million. He's valued at 84, but he's going to be a lot more than that. So I said 300 million. Can I do it? Actually, tell you what. I'll go forward a day, then we'll try an offer for him. 17th like. Thank you, mate. Right, let's have a look. So if I go Mbappe, should we have a look? Kylian Mbappe valued at 84 million. So if I try, oh, it won't let me. But like, I bet you if I even try 300 million pounds, they'd say no. So yeah, the prices, Jonathan, are a lot more realistic. It's a harder game than FIFA because it's realistic. It's a simulation, so it's meant to be harder. Yeah, there are release clauses in this as well, but obviously, like, you dictate whether there are ones or not. So when you do that, you can actually tell them if there is one now. So yeah, I mean, like, there's some release clauses you can do on this. It is a lot harder to get the player that you want. A lot of it is down to actually coaching as well. Like, your players get better because of your coaching. It's just a much better game for me. I much prefer Football Manager over FIFA, but I'm enjoying FIFA Career Mode this year. I'm just sort of not enjoying Foot. Although having said that, this week I did finally get into the gold rankings on Foot Champs, which was nice. But it's funny enough, it's because I've now got an icon, and funnily enough, I can now beat people. Yeah, it's just more realistic. There's actual things to it, and it's also a bit like, you know, if like you were. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, on FIFA it's literally just because of the overall. I love the fact that on this and stuff, like on FIFA, you could buy Wilfred Zaha from Palace for about, I don't know, 25, 30 million pounds. On this, if you were to try and get Wilfred Zaha, you're gonna have to pay 80, 90 million probably to get him. Quite a lot, I'd imagine, because of how valuable he is to Palace. Do I stream Foot? No, I intended to, but I get too annoyed by it. I might do if I actually get better at the game, then I might do. Maybe I'll do it if I do Foot Champs at weekends. I might stream it, but likely it is probably no. I'm much more about streaming FM because it's easier and it's quicker and it's more fun. But I will be streaming some career mode this weekend. So obviously if anyone wants to join in for that, please do feel free. And that's going to be the end of the stream for today. So thank you very much everyone for my Foot team. My Foot team is hang on, top of my head. I've got Hugo Lloris in goal, normal, so 87. Alphonso Davies at left back. Lucas Hernandez at centre back. Laporte. Trent Alexander-Arnold. I'm playing a 4-3-3, aren't I? Yeah, I am playing 4-3-3. Then I've got Fabinho. No, I'm playing 4-4-2. Then I've got Fabinho, Henderson, both normal cards. Or it's Champions League Fabinho. Right wing is... Shit, who's my right winger? Rashford. Left wing, I've got Raheem Sterling. And then I've got Emiliano Butragueño up front. And along with Player of the Month, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I do have two left-footed centre-backs. I quite like having a left-footed centre-back because everyone keeps trying to put it onto their right foot. So it's quite nice to have it all set on your left. It's quite a good thing. But, yeah, I've got a lot of good players on the bench. I've got the Champions League team of the tournament, Immobile. He's pretty good. I like him as well. But, yeah, thank you very much, everyone. Take care of yourselves. I shall see you all very soon. I shall see you all tomorrow at 4 p.m, hopefully. Take care of yourselves. We're at Forest Green. I'm excited. Until I see you later, make sure you stay safe and stay cool. Bye.